Nigeria Info.
Hello, good morning. My name is Ifiemi Andrew, and now we take a look at headlines from some of the newspapers across the country. We start with the Vanguard this Wednesday morning, 22nd day of October. Khan fires back at presidency, says Christian genocide real. Seeing this now, I don't know, it makes me feel a certain way because I tried to have this conversation with Khan. Unfortunately, didn't happen. We're still pushing to see that we can have it and understand why Khan is holding the position that it's holding. Abuja protest. Court remands Kanu's lawyer, brother, 10 others in prison. Okay. A lawyer is also remanded now. Terrorism. Court shifts trial of Ansaru commander Usman to November 19. Alleged cybercrime. Court shifts Natasha's trial to November 24. ISWAP plans fresh attacks in Ondo, Kogi, DSS. Find details of all of these headlines on the Vanguard newspaper. And now over to the Punch, where we'll find the lead headline here. Convention, Lamido, Turaki, McCarthy lead PDP chairman race. Supreme Court reserves judgment in PDP suit challenging Rivers emergency rule. Strike. NARD meets Saturday to review federal government's response. Diri delays APC move amid Silva Lokbobri power talks. Now, this is where I have a problem. Technically, in Bayelsa, we have a governor that does not belong to a political party. Am I right or am I right? No political party. How does that work? Is there provision for that in the Constitution? Or what does the Constitution say about that situation? Niger governor mourns as 35 killed in tanker explosion. So sad to hear. Unfortunately, we also don't learn. We keep saying when these things happen, don't go and scoop petrol. Stay far away from that environment as much as possible. Sadly, not many people still adhere to that advice, and we have unfortunate incidents like this one. So unfortunate. I also don't know what the state of that road is like, because this would not be defense tanker that's falling on that area. So it's really, really pathetic. Presidential pardon. AGF orders multi-agency probe. All of these headlines are on the Punch newspaper, so you can go get the details there. In the meantime, call us up on 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, or 0817-923-0007. Those are the numbers you can call to join the conversation. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from, and try to keep it very short and straight to the point. Good morning.
Yeah, hi, Andrew. Good morning.
Go on.
Yeah, Mufasa on the line.
Go on, Mufasa.
Road in Port Harcourt. Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity. Well, I want to first of all commend the River State government for scaling up the budget allocation for health. I mean, these are some of the sectors that has direct bearing on the common man. For me, I think it's a fantastic move. And I also hope that similar gesture is extended to the educational sector. I also want to say it's a good thing that the dump site along the Oberikuri Airport Road, has been looked upon. That is one of the major gateways into the city. So for me, these are very fantastic moves by the government. But having said that, I want to say that the detention of Aloy, Ejimako, and others over the protest, it is not a good move. For me, it further sends a wrong signal that this government does not have tolerance for dissenting voices. People have a right to protest. And like one of your correspondents, somebody that spoke in the news item that said, this is no longer about the call for Biafra. It is about fundamental human rights. And when you begin to detain people who come out to protest, it doesn't matter. You're only making them more popular. So for me, the government should tread with caution so that we don't see this as an oppressive government and a dictatorial government. That's my position on this one. That was fantastic.
All right. Good morning, Nigeria Info. Good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Ifiemi Andrew. How are you doing this morning?
Very fine, thank you. Go on, please.
Yes, so I think in as much as I'm concerned, I want to appeal to Mr. President with immediate alacrity. Trying to frustrate the effort of Nigerians who try to, demonstrate their displeasure. For me, is not a good one. The last time I checked, he has done this. He was at some point a voice for the voiceless in regards to the former president administration, former President Goodluck Jonathan. He did all sorts of, abracadabra, carried out propaganda, read the protest, block routes. They were cooking and dancing. I think at that point, nobody tried to tear gas them. Nobody threatened him. Nobody even imprisoned him, because if he was imprisoned, he wouldn't have, witnessed this day, and even to the extent of acting or, presiding as the president of this country. So please, he should at all points protect the interests of Nigerians who feel that at some point they will register their, displeasure on one, way or the other. Please, it's very important. But the very distinguished Ifiemi Andrew, I want to applaud my governor for that bold step. I think that dump site, for those, coming for the first time within the conference of River State, witnessing that place, the kind of odor, the kind of smell that comes out from that place is indeed demarcating. I think I want to appeal to the governor, whatever they can do, as fast as possible, to relocate that dump site to a place that I cannot even witness it at all. I think a place that is inside, that is the point of, endangering the life of Rivers people. I think for me, it will be a welcome development, as I will continue to tell Martin Samuel, my speaker, to continue to do the needful. Legacy and legacy. It can be good, it can be bad. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, Nigerian Info. Good morning. Oh, we lost that call. 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0002, or 0817-923-0003. Nigeria to demand higher OPEC quota, says Lokbobri. So, meaning we're successfully meeting the quota we've been given. Is that what it says? What it's saying? Amupiton resumes next week ahead of Anambra polls. That would be the first test. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yes, Ifiemi Andrew. This is Mr. Joseph.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, let's talk on Supreme Court on river emergency issue. I want to look at this. The court is not doing us any good. This matter is long overdue. Let me ask if perhaps they give judgment on that matter as it is, as of what benefit is it to us when at the appropriate time they fail to do the needful. I think the court needs total reform or overhauling in order to purge itself of this kind of thing. So they should do the right thing to speed off cases at the right time. That is my take.
All right. Thank you very much. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Please turn down the volume of your radio.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ifiemi, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes, my name is Emeka, calling from Medellin.
All right. Go on, Emeka.
About the Supreme Court case against the state of emergency in River State. My dear brother, Supreme Court should go and relax. The two brothers have settled themselves politically. We are not interested again about the Supreme Court this thing. Same Pobra has pledged loyalty to his master, Yesu. So that is what we need. We are not in the Rivers people are not interested. What we are interested in now is good governance and to bring development. Yesu should bring development to River State as he is sitting in Abuja. Then Singh also bring development to River State as a governor. That is what we need. about Nnamdi Kanu and protest. I keep on telling you people, the people that is holding Nnamdi Kanu is not federal government, it's the judiciary. It's the political leaders in Southeast. It's the political opinion. Those political opinions, people in Southeast, that is the people that are holding Nnamdi Kanu. They should please come together and talk to the president. It can be, Nnamdi Kanu can only be released politically on that law, not by going to court or doing protest. Those protest is immaterial. They should go back to their place and call a meeting, both traditional class, both political class. They should walk down to the presidency and place it in mind when Nnamdi Kanu to be released.
All right.
And also want to thank our local government chairman for calling on people that they should come and register. Because I told you before that MOA is the highest registered voters in River State and Sasa under the chairmanship of Chidiloy. Thank you, and God bless.
And I told you when you said that before, that is from you. That is your start. We wait for INEC to put out its start, and then that is what we'll work with. Good morning, Nigeria Info. Hello, Nigeria Info. Good morning. All right. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Oh, my God.
You're sounding really low. We can barely hear you. We have to move on to another caller. If you can, please call us back. 0817-923-0007. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother Andrew.
You're welcome.
Hi, God's power.
All right, go on.
Andrew, first I want to say that I agree with the Speaker of the River State House of Assembly this morning for saying that history will remember him. Andrew, like it or not, what the people have been yearning for and asking for and praying for is for us to have independent legislature and independent judiciary. And we are seeing that in play in River State. And it should be commendable. We don't want to know what is happening and the problem between them, but the main thing is that let the legislature be independent and the judiciary be independent so that they can be checked to each other. Then for the protest, Andrew, in Abuja, Andrew, like we always say, that when handshake has passed the wrist down to the elbow, that one should be careful. God says that do not go to certain areas to protest. Even if we have the right to protest, don't go to these areas so that if you not pose threat to the society and to that city, you refuse. Instead, you went on to go to that area and start doing your protest and all that. The case of Nnamdi Kanu, even if it was going smoothly, that by that singular act, you may want to make the case look bad because I don't see them doing any good to Nnamdi Kanu. Instead, they are adding salt to the injury, Sam. And yesterday we were talking and you were telling me that court has, ruled before that Nnamdi Kanu should be granted bail. There was also a court order that said that Nnamdi Kanu should explain why he should be granted bail since he breached the first bail. Those are questions that are answered. And now that the lawyer that was in this case has been arrested, who will go to the prison or to where others are detained to bail them now that the lawyers is been arrested? I rest my case. I don't know if I got power.
All right. Thank you very much. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. On Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH is the handle. We'll take some of your messages on Facebook. But remember, on WhatsApp, you can also send in messages 0809 the detaining of Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer and brother. It's all true. That is, his government doesn't allow freedom of speech in this country. Even is something that that's a good move and a welcome one. I was happy because I've been crying and I could not understand why we would have the entrance into Port Harcourt, into River State, into Port Harcourt City, Port Harcourt Metropolis, rather, from the airport where you have foreigners coming in and all of that, and we choose to put something of that nature there. And not just that we put it there, but we're not even properly managing it. That's even worse. It's not a bad thing if it was there. If it was going to be there, but then properly managed, you don't even know that there's something there when you pass there. Would have made a lot of sense. Obi Mandobu says Senate passes a bill of life imprisonment for sexual assault for defilement of minors. I hope the law is not only made for the poor. Lorenzo Delight says relocation of refuse dump site, good one. Despite numerous deaths recorded for scooping of PMS from fallen taggers, why are people still doing it? My brother, I don't have the answer to that. Christian Williams says all this energy police. Where's that? Irrespective of the fact that the governor and his principal have come to the truth, it is pertinent for the Supreme Court to make pronouncement of the legality or otherwise of actions of the president. Gift in Serim. Thank God Ability says, I don't understand the relationship between Agboros and policemen. When in each of the bus stops, Agboros are there and policemen are also there. Justice Ori says, Supreme Court reserves judgment on declaration of state of emergency in River State. Is the judgment of any benefit again? Yes, it is. It is for future purposes. I guess the Peter Andrew, does police have right to arrest lawyers? Of course, now, if lawyer is doing something wrong. But but my own concern is, should we have like the idea of an order to restrict how people protest? I think it's debatable. If you want to have a conversation around that, it's debatable. Yes, we had this order, but the idea of it to now have an order to say people should protest, but they should not protest there. It's debatable because if the same constitution grants the right to protest, it did not say you should protest only on certain places. It gives you the right to protest anywhere you want to protest peacefully in this country. So I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, Gostam Elemoa says, Governor promises to relocate the dump site at Airport Road to another location. That's a good move and a welcome development. All of those are from Facebook. On WhatsApp, Neki says, good morning. On the speech made by Amewule, he should go to that Samuel Wanosike is enjoying political relationship with the governor. What a politics. Ogo Jone Justice. Thank God Ability says, the only thing that changed in the NSAS is the nomenclature. Police brutality is still on the increase on daily basis. Thank God, Ability Atuegbu, that's from you. Good morning, Nigerian Info. Legacy will be remembered by the speaker. You will not be remembered for anything. You only come to disorganize the governor in line with your political boss. This is Ejima. Ifiemi Andrew says, the speaker says Rivers people remember his legacy. It's not just Rivers people, he said the federation, so make that Nigeria. Now, let me ask, what legacies? Ifiemi Andrew, you're asking. I don't know why some people can't learn after several warnings. May the souls of those that lost their lives rest in peace. Skifu Piro sent that message in. Andrew, good morning. Governor February inspects dump sites with Samuel Wanosike. It's a welcome development. If you are not a politician, stay off from politics. Politicians know how to settle their scores anytime, any day. DK from Port Harcourt, you sent that one in. Supreme Court reserves judgment on declaration of state of emergency in River State. Is the state of emergency of any value now? Is the judgment of any value now? To me, it is needless. Justice from Mudioga. No, it's not needless. It's needed for future purposes. People will now refer to that judgment. So it will do a lot. Trust me. My name is Ifiemi Andrew. Thank you very much. We go on a short break now. And afterwards, business news. Good morning.
Nigeria Info.